history affect anything that you guys would do in day-to-day life? Like, does it affect how you
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I think what we have to do is to learn from this history, to that it won't be forgotten. And if you look at the present political situation, we in Germany we have to deal again with a right-wing development, with several Nazis like AfD, and we have to demonstrate against this, and to find the arguments against those political developments. It is very necessary just for us Germans to deal with this history, and we are both engaged in anti-fascist projects.
anti-fascist?
Anti-fascist, yes.
Yes, and from the near side, I think Berlin is a real good city to learn about fascism, because on the one side the fascists were very mighty here in Berlin, and they did a lot of very, very bad things, and killed Jewish and communist and Sinti and Roma people, and yes.
And members of the organized working class.
And the even worse thing is what you said for today, that after the Second World War there was a big mess of fascists in the governments, in the justice and military and so on, and I think this is impossible. And the government in the early 50s, like Adenauer, people like him, they did this, yes. They enforced these people to go to open jobs and to bring the ghost of fascism to the younger generation. I was born in 1950, but I did not get too much things from that time. But middle of the 60s, maybe I was old enough to understand a lot of things. And this ended a little bit in the early 70 years with a lot of demos and so on, where people tried, young people of course, tried to, don't know, to come over the fascistic.
Like to get it over?
Yes.
And how often do you think about German history?
Very often. I think I'm dealing with German history every day. I'm a member of an anti-fascist organization, and I've studied history and library science, and I deal with this topic every day. I'm writing about it in the newspaper of my party, and I'm just talking about it like now, and I often read books about it myself. So I deal with this German history every day.
I'm in another political party, but I think it should be a normal thing that all the political parties in Germany are anti-fascistic. It must be, like many other things which go not in the right way today, like with Turkey, like with Syria, and so on. There is a lot of bad things that happen every day in the moment, but anti-fascism is a thing that doesn't fit together, in my opinion, with Germany.
And so that I can see it says anti-fascist, I think,
Yes,
action.
yes. This is this button is the anti-fascist action. It's a very old button. It was found in 1931 by the Communist Party of Germany, with its famous leader Ernst Thälmann. Maybe you've heard this name. And at that time, the Communist Party of Germany and Thälmann tried to put all the anti-fascist movements together because at that time the fascists' danger became stronger and stronger. And as you might know, in 1933, the Nazis came to power. And this anti-fascist action, yes, it is we use it in left-wing connections, in anti-fascist connections. We still use it, and that's why I am wearing this shirt.
I really have a
Red scarf.
It's enough, but I know a lot of people do this. A lot of social democratic members are doing this. Don't know what it means for them, but it should be a little bit from socialistic.
It symbolizes something.
Yes.
Good. And so as a final question, do you think war has really changed since World War II?
Yes, I think Germany has changed. Even if there are a few people thinking in another way, but we have the days where all the old fascists they die. They are old enough to die, and then if they are no longer here, then there is a great mass of things no longer existing on the way, although there are people, some few people in this way, but I think it's changed. We are now a member of the world.
Of the democratic world.
Yes. Although there are a lot of different countries, but it is a group which think more or less in the same way.
Yeah.
Everybody says democratic is our common thing, although not everybody does it in reality, but they all confess it is.
They all say it's the best.
Yes, I also in a way I think also that Germany has changed since World War II. But on the other hand, I just mentioned it at the beginning. We have still fascist parties here in Germany. We have still fascist groups. Maybe you have heard of Pegida.
Yeah.
Yes. And we have to deal with and to fight against Pegida every week. In Hanover, every Monday they make a demonstration on the Opera Square, and I think to save democracy. An anti-fascist movement is still very important.